Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to show you a little bit about what I'm doing here. It's my second day at SAW, first full day I guess, and it's going good so far. It's very hard to sleep last night because it was so quiet, and but the people here are really cool and everyone's been very busy, so I want to take you for a tour around, okay? So let's do that. Okay, so this is outside. You can see the mountains in the distance there. And there's the kills. This is one of many old barns that are now studios. This is the barn I'm working in, called barn number 2. We'll go on in. That's where I was sitting. And got ceramic area. And pretty much everything's open to the elements. Some really old kind of barn. I don't know how they do anything here during the winter time. And here's what I've been working on. I'm doing my first sculpture. This is Asa Fitch, who was an entomologist, which means a bug guy. There's his legs. But, you know, very simple setup, but it works really well. And there's like a lot of space in here. I mean, it's a huge barn. And you can see it goes all the way down to the end. And there's studios pretty much all over the place. And there's all different sections where people are doing their stuff. Zowie. So, they have the house for housing, but they also have these tents. They're all over the place, actually. And these trailers. There's one that looks like a watermelon, which I think is pretty cool. So that was a housing option as well, except they don't have electricity in them or plumbing. There's the kill that they're loading. And I'll take you to the next locale. Okay, so this is the kitchen. As you can see, it's actually outdoors. So there's the sink. Outside there's a barbecue. A couple refrigerators, stove, all the pantry stuff. And over there is a communal eating place. They have these long tables under a tent. So I don't know how anything would work here in the winter, but hey. And they've got these outdoor showers, which I haven't done yet. But there's also an indoor one, so I might do that. And let me take you to the house. So this is the house I'm staying in. It's called the Carey House. And you can see there's all sorts of stuff going on around here. There's people grinding, giant sculptures. And this is private kitchen. So there's only like maybe 5 people staying in the house. So it's pretty cool. And sort of like Finland, there's a gallery on the first floor of the house. I don't know whose show this is, but it's up there. And I'm upstairs. There's like a couple other people up here, I think. Dark hallway. And here's my little room, my unmade bed. So I looked out the window earlier today, and there's a dog staring at me. So supposedly the dog gets out on the roof from the other window. Likes to hang out there. So it's very quiet, except for all the sculpture noises. And they work pretty late too. And there's the crab house. They were crawling around all night. Now they're sleeping, because they don't care if I sleep or not. And here's a very funky lamp that I know Julie would like. Okay, I'll take you downtown in a minute. Blah blah. So this is going into, or in this case leaving Salem, and they actually have, I don't know how many acres of land with all this giant sculptures and stuff. So we're kind of right on the edge of Main Street, which is kind of a tiny version of Bennington. There's like there's no grocery store actually. There's something like a 7-Eleven, but you know, they have some stuff that I can use, so I'll show you that in a bit. So there are lots of nice houses and a lot of churches, some historic buildings as well, and I don't know, I'd say it's like a 5-minute walk to town. So here's Main Street, and there's about that many businesses. Going down side street, I wanted to check out this antique place over here. See, it says Antiques. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this barn that has antiques in it. So this is the Fort Salem Theater and Cabaret, and it's got these scary looking columns. They're like cracking. It's actually a pretty cool building though. It's got a belt, like a clock tower on top. But here's who's playing there. Yeah. I'm in a weird place. Oh, you cute little toys. Oh, you good baby. Oh, you good. Oh, you would go.